Welcome back to the channel. It is the dead of winter and I have serious cabin fever. My cure for cabin fever is plant therapy. So today what we're going to do is go over some of my latest houseplants that I've purchased. We are going to do a styling centerpiece, which you can see in front of me here, and some propagations. If you're interested, stay tuned and we'll do that right now. When I do plant styling, I like to do it in a way that I can redo it multiple times. So I went to Target and I found this little bowl and I had the idea to go ahead and put a bunch of plants together in it as a collection. Some of the plants I already had on hand and others I purchased. So let's go through those right now. One helpful hint is to look for plant containers in the kitchen section or the housewares section versus going into the houseplant section. This is a housewares item from Target, not from the houseplant section, and you can repurpose the bowl to use it for something else later on. This is a nice stoneware casserole dish or just for a display like I'm going to use it. I find the best way to do plant styling or landscape design is in threes or odd numbers nonetheless. And I had the Sansevieria in a different area of my house. I have a bunch of them, and I decided to give some height to this arrangement with that. Then I got this beautiful Rex Begonia, I think from Walmart. So you can see how the contrasting leaves from the tall, spiky texture to this rounded, big rounded bulb with some color. Next, I wanted something a little bit more light and frilly, so I chose this baby tears plant, and it's very light and airy. The nice thing about leaving the plants in their own containers is if they have different watering requirements, that allows you to give them the care that they need. The light requirements should be the same for the plants, but the water requirements can be different because you're in 3 different vessels inside of the main cover pot that you're using. Then I picked up this neutral table runner, and this is quite a long table runner, and I decided to just fold it in half to give some texture and to protect my table surface. I was able to pick up some additional succulents at the specialty store because the big box stores don't have the individual succulents and cacti out just yet. They have groups of them, but not the individuals. And I wanted to be able to pick plants that I could put together to do an arrangement. I'll probably do some propagations on these as well, maybe not today, but that's my plan. And you could see when they come together, they look really nice. This succulent here, I actually had on hand already. I think it's called Burros Tongue. It's a type of aloe. This, of course, is Burros Tail, which I suppose it's kind of neat. Got Burros Tongue and Burros Tail. That's the same thing. I didn't think of that. And then I have a bunch of pieces of the Burros Tail had broke off. There was one section, and I wanted to go ahead and do a propagation. So what I was able to do is to take one of these Burros Tails, and then I simply stripped off the bottom leaves and I stuck it in the dish. Whenever possible, I like to repurpose. So this is actually a candle that I used recently, and I let it burn all the way down, and then I put it in the freezer to break out the remaining wax. This will be a perfect shallow dish for succulents in the future. But what I did is I took a tray and I put some succulent medium in it, and I stuck one of the little burrow tails, and then I have the individual pieces just sitting on top, and we're going to let these root. It might take about 3 months before this gets the babies or roots on them, but this is just a neat way to repurpose, and it's kind of a nice little display. We're going to go to a quick cat commercial break, and I'm going to do my next setup, which we're going to propagate this beautiful Rex Begonia. Be right back. Belle is hanging out under this beautiful philodendron hope. Behind curtain number 1 is Bobby. Say hello, Bobby. That's it for my cat Marshall. I remember now where I got this. I got this from Home Depot. They didn't have a lot of good plants in there, but this one was okay. And because I have some of these leaves that are already damaged, like this one here, and some of these underneath, you can see where the leaves are damaged. I'm going to take these and cut them and use these as my propagations. So I've done propagations on these before, and I have some others that are finished. I'll try to put some other video in and show kind of the results. It'll take about 4 months before this will work. I'll try to see if I can show you. I'm going to just take the stem cutting and get down in there. I'm going to remove some of this excess leaf because it doesn't need it. So I remove that, and I'm simply going to take it down a little bit, about a ½ inch. I don't need all this extra leaf. So where it's going to root out here, it's actually going to root out here. So I took that down quite a bit, and I'm simply just going to stick it in the soil. I got some new babies coming underneath here, if you can see them. We got a little flower going on here, which I'm going to cut that off. I don't really want this plant flowering right now. See if I got some other leaves that are in disrepair that I can use for this. Let's see that one too. It's such a beautiful plant. And I'm going to shove it down into the potting medium here. I don't want to take too many of these leaves off, but I got so many leaves got damaged trying to get it home. When it's so cold, I live up by Minneapolis, and when it's so cold, I have to put blankets and other things over the plants to keep them warm. If I would just wait till it was above freezing, it would probably be okay, but I'm an impatient person. I didn't want to wait that long. So I'm going to leave this one a little bit longer, and then I'm going to shove it in the soil a little bit sideways. You can see this or not. I'm going to just shove it in sideways like this. Then I'm going to take these scraps and I'm going to shove them in the soil. I don't think they will root. It's possible they may. I know people do these leaf cuttings like this and get them to work. I've never had any luck with it, but since I have the pieces, I might as well give it a try. I'm going to give it a nice misting of water. I'm going to close the lid on this, and then I'm going to go put this in indirect light, and we're going to give it about 3 to 4 months, and hopefully it will take off and do quite well. If this video is helpful, give us a thumbs up so YouTube knows to share this content with others. If you like houseplant videos, check this playlist next. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.